Good morning. This is just a little update on things that are happening on my end of things here. Yeah, life goes on. The weather's actually getting nicer a little bit, and yeah, stuff is happening. Not all of it good, but not all of it bad. Anyway, that's pretty much the way things run. I have a Stalker update in that I'm starting to get junk mail, paper junk mail, from people who think that I've signed up for stuff, and it's another one of my mystery stalkers brainless little tricks that he's been pulling. I've got National Home Gardening Club. Yay. I'm not even opening it. It's going right in the shredder. Cleveland Institute of Electronics offer expires 1/31/2007. I think I can wait. Davison Inventigration, royalty management, industrial design product samples. Yeah. Virtual reality. Well, apparently my stalker's in some sort of virtual reality, because this is not going anywhere. I'm laughing. This is funny. But to top it all off, this is the greatest. He signed me up for, can't see that, it's too dark. Let's see. Publishers Clearinghouse. Yeah. Which is nice, because if I happen to win the $1 million or so, that's great. Thank you very much. However, he also signed me up for a couple of magazines that I'll never possibly read, because I'm not going to pay for them. They're asking for money, and I ain't sending it. So that's all. He signed me up for 52 issues of Jet. What is Jet? I've never even seen that magazine. Vogue? Nah, I don't think so. I'm not a Vogue person. And 17. Well, while I like 17-year-olds in a platonic way, never had one myself except when I was 14. Yeah, I'm just not into the whole boy band fan thing. No, that's not happening either. But if I win the $1 million, I'll certainly say thank you. Anyway, this is all going into the shredder as well. There's probably more on the way. He's, obviously not done. But, I mean, the only thing that I have a problem with is that he's generating all this waste paper, and that ain't doing the environment any good, dude. I mean, junk mail is junk mail, and it kills trees to make crap that people get in their mailbox, and you're contributing to the decline of the economy, or ecology, let's put it that way. So stop it. It's pointless. Anyway, 17. Vogue? No. Yeah, right. Yeah, I haven't been out much. I did get some car parts a couple weeks ago. Finally got an ignition lock for my vehicle. It used to use a screwdriver. Now it has an actual key. I got a new rear view mirror that still needs to be tightened up, because it seems the mirror on that side gets floppy and falls down and gets hard to look through, unless you want to see the side of your car. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, I got a rear glass for my back door in the van. So it now has a window, a real honest to God glass, instead of a plastic garbage bag stretched across it and taped in place. So that's a good thing. Now I just got to work on the heater. And air-cooled Volkswagen heater boxes, the fan box itself, are kind of hard to come by. All the Vanagons that I've found in junkyards have all been water cooled. There's not a whole lot of air cooled out there. I've been to the air cooled website, air cooled Vanagon websites, and somehow this is one part that isn't very available. And I'm thinking about there's a gas powered heater that basically takes off it replaces all the the fan assembly and the heater boxes on the motor, and goes under your car and actually runs off gasoline from the tank, from the gas tank. And it's like one of those, they call them a salamander heater. It's the diesel jobs that people put in their big shops and stuff that look like a jet engine sitting on a tank. It's that type of thing that mounts underneath the car and blows hot air into the ductwork instead of the motor fan and the heater boxes on the headers, generating the heat and blowing the air. So that would be good, because it would provide lots of heat, and granted, it would kind of draw my gas mileage down a little bit in the winter months, but in the summer months I can just turn it off and don't use it. So it's one of those things that you've got to be careful for, because if it's running too rich, it'll stink. It'll smell like gasoline, and it'll make carbon monoxide. So you don't want to do that. But if it's burning clean and lean, it'll produce lots of heat, and it works really, really well. In any case, that's in the future. That's another option I'm exploring for my Volkswagen, and that's where my Stalker stands. So I hereby declare that whoever my Stalker is, and I still don't have a name for him, he's a tree killer. He's an enemy of the economy, or no, I keep getting those two mixed up. Enemy of the ecology. He's generating waste paper, and all it's going to do is kill trees and get thrown away. So you've got landfills that are getting full. You've got trees that are getting killed. This guy needs to be stopped. Let's all find him for me, huh? That's a good idea. If he wants to be idiots, we can be intelligent and put a stop to his brainless activities. Okay? I actually got an email address for him from one of my contacts. I wrote it down on this piece of paper. It's thurgom1@yahoo.com. But I tried to find him on Yahoo, and apparently it was just a throwaway address, if it was even an address at all. So that's kind of a dead end at that point. Other than that, he's pretty good at covering his tracks, and so I've just kind of dropped the subject. I mean, he's not important enough to be worthy of my effort. Yeah, there we go. I've said it. I still think he's an idiot, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, that's how things are going today. I've got to do some work on my car today. I've got to plug a couple of oil leaks. It's not doing the environment any good, leaking oil all over the highway. And then it smokes when I stop. That's embarrassing. Pull up to a stop sign and there's this cloud of oil smoke coming off the exhaust headers. Oops. So I've got to fix that. It's got to be done. Anyway, I'll work on that today. That's about it. I've got 9 minutes of crap. You've just watched it. Congratulations! There's 9 minutes you won't get back. See ya. Bye-bye.